Hello. My name is Peter James, and I am a stand-up comedian. A few months ago, I received a phone call from the organiser of this event asking if I would like to do a TED Talk. Now, I've seen TED Talks before. I think we've all seen TED Talks before. But I didn't really know what went in to doing a TED Talk. So I said, well, what does doing a TED Talk entail? What does that mean? She said, well, basically, the overarching idea of TEDx is ideas worth spreading. Okay, that's great. But I'm a comedian, which means I kind of specialise in ideas not worth spreading, but spreading them anyway. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know if that's totally what you want on your bill. She said, that's ridiculous, just come along to the meeting. You know, I said, I'm not that inspiring. She's like, you don't have to be inspiring, just come to the meeting, meet the speakers, and I guarantee that at the end of that meeting, you will in fact know how you can be inspiring. Okay, great. I thought about that and I was like, you know what? I can be inspiring. I've got ideas worth spreading, sure. I do it all the time. I'm a comedian, I talk in front of people all the time. It's nothing new to me. I'll give a TED Talk. Sure, I'd love to. Lock me in, 100%, no take backsies. So, started thinking, I was like, I can be inspiring, sure. I mean, I've had hardships, whatever. I mean, they've all been on stage, pretty much, but they were hardships, nonetheless. I'll give you some examples, like, once I did stand-up on the back of a truck on a golf course in the middle of the day to just the Mayor of Cairns. Just one guy, just me and him, hole number 6. You don't believe me? Boom, look at that. What is that? What are you supposed to do with that? By the way, just so you know, Bob Manning, Mayor of Cairns, not a big daytime laugher, coincidentally. Just not really his thing. Might not have been having a good day, but I don't think it helped. But I did that. That was the thing I've done. I mean, I've even done stand-up with a baby strapped to me. I don't care. Whose baby's that? I don't know. Who is that baby? I did that. I don't know if that's legal. I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you. In fact, I still have that baby. If anyone knows whose baby that is, because I'm running out of money to support the baby. But he's doing fine. Thank you for asking. So I did that. That was the thing I've done. I mean, I've even done this. I don't know what that is. I don't remember doing that. I don't know what the context of that is. I wish I could tell you. I don't know. But I did that. And you know what? When I look at that photo, that face, I think to myself, you know what? That is someone that deserves to be broadcast to a global community. That is an inspiration. So I went home, started doing my research on previous TEDx speakers, people who have done this before, their careers, their passions, and their mindset prior to doing their TED Talk. And in my research, what I found was nothing short of shocking. Let's take a look at the data. Fascinating stuff. How about we extrapolate upon that data? Let's just make it longer, I think. So that was my research. That's about all of it. But what was the reason for the data? Well, in that meeting that was previously discussed, not only were there no other comedians, I know, what a shock, but there was an epigeneticist, a member of the Daintree blockade, and the first female Indigenous electrician, among many other inspiring people. And then there was me. The brave young soul that tells jokes to upwards of 30 people at a time. What a hero. Which is why, ladies and gentlemen, today I will be doing a talk entitled How to Get Out of a TED Talk. A TED Talk by Peter James. Now, I understand the inherent irony behind me even being here right now. You might be thinking to yourself, well, clearly this stuff does not work, or you would be at home doing something that would make you happy. Right? This isn't for me. It's for you. Global. Go global. I'd already seen too much. They'd already done all their cheeky cult tricks on me, and I couldn't go, okay? They took my dog. They've had him hostage. They've been monitoring my house. They even rolled out Tom Cruise at one point. He gave me a stern talking to. Actually, that was another organization. But the point is, it was too late. I couldn't leave. So this is not to help me, ladies and gentlemen. This is to help you. So, I've presented a few options for you on how you could get out of this. If you are asked and you need an excuse, an alibi. Option number one, you could always try the triple M approach, which you guys are all familiar with. Yep? No? The triple M approach, that is the Meghan Markle method. And you just marry a royal. That's what you do. Kind of cuts back on your media availability. Meghan Markle, if you're not familiar, was on Suits, a television show. She's now not allowed to do that because she married a royal. And you think they're going to let you walk out of Buckingham Palace to do a TED Talk? Don't think so. So that's option number one. It's me and Harry. And yes, the rumours are true. He's going to be a beautiful boy. There is also option number two, start your own religion, where the scripture forbids you from standing on or in the vicinity of red carpet. It's a good one. You wouldn't be insensitive and deny my rights. So that's option number two. Option number three, now this one is a little bit more complex. What you do is you relocate to Scandinavia for 6 months, and in that time, solely dedicate yourself to perfecting the art of snowboarding. Where would you find time to do a TED Talk between competitions and sponsorship obligations? I'm not a very good drawer. Option number four, rekindle a relationship with an elderly relative, and hopefully their demise coincides with the date of your talk. Not given permission for that, by the way. That might be a bit too grim, that one. I'll give you credit for that. That might be a bit too grim. There's a more friendly and happy alternative. If you happen to be in a relationship and you know that you're giving a talk in 9 months' time, you know what to do. Get busy. So those are a few options, the ones that I've compiled together. But say you get to where I am right now, and you're on stage, the cameras are on, and it's too late. What you can do is, if you make your talk so bad, and you sabotage it just enough, they just won't post it online. So what I recommend you do, and I've actually tried this one today, is if you get a chance, if you can mess with the tech equipment, so when no one's at the sound desk, what you do is you go over there and just start pouring liquids on things. And I recommend especially that you try to mess with the microphone. Virtually unusable. So that's one. That's probably my favourite option. So those are the things you could do. This has all been very silly, has it not? This has all been very funny and silly. But I didn't come here today to make a mockery of TEDx and to make this all a big joke and waste your time and waste my time and waste the organisers' time. I am going to do a real talk today to hopefully enlighten you about comedy and things and what's going on in our community, which is why today I'll be giving a talk entitled Comedy, A Life Behind the... One second, sorry if hello?
Hello, Peter. It's your mum. Terribly sorry to interrupt your TED talk, but tragedy has struck and I just couldn't wait. Your pet iguana has stopped breathing.
Gary.
I need you to come home right away. Okay, thanks, love you, son, bye.
Maybe next year, thanks.